My name is Queenie and you are watching Casa Negrense. In today's episode of Casa Negrense, I will show you how to make bihon or a rice noodle. For the ingredients, we have the following. We have 1/2 kilo of cut chicken. We also have 1/2 kilo of cut chicken liver. We will need about 250 grams of rice noodle or bihon. This one is 500 grams, so half of this. We're also gonna need salt and pepper and soy sauce. For the pepper, 1/4 teaspoon pepper. For the soy sauce, we are going to need 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. And for the salt, adjust it after you add the soy sauce. Also, for the other ingredients, we will need 1 piece of chicken bouillon. And for the rest of the ingredients, we have here 1 medium-sized onion, 3 to 4 pieces of garlic. We have here about 1/8 of a kilo of shrimp. We boil the shrimp and then peel off the skin and then cut it into half a size. And we also need some cabbage. We have here 1/2 of a medium-sized cabbage. We didn't shred it, but I cut it into this sizes. And also we have 1 medium size of carrots, and I julienned it. And at the same time, julienne cut bell pepper. And let's go over with a procedure. Okay, it's time to cook some bihon. I have here my assistant, Miss Gingging, as always. And let's start sauteing our ingredients. First, we're going to add the onion. When the onion is translucent, of course, the usual way of Filipino cooking, onion, garlic, and whatever you want afterwards. So, now that the onion has started sweating, we can add the garlic. Be careful when you add the garlic because it burns right away and it will give a bad flavor to the food. And then once the garlic has turned a little bit brown, we can add the chicken. There you go. Stir-fried chicken, and then you can add just a little bit of salt first. I said go easy on the salt because when you add the soy sauce later, that's the time to adjust everything, you know, the taste of it. Because again, as I said, adding less is better than adding more, because once you add less, you can add more, but when you add more, you can't take it anymore when the taste is too salty. I don't know if I'm making sense, but that's what I meant. And then we can add the soy sauce. 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Because bihon is actually a soy sauce based sauce. Miss Gingging, add a little bit more of the soy sauce because the soy sauce that she add is only 1 tablespoon, and the right consistency or the right measurement is 2 tablespoons. So you've seen her adding 1 more tablespoon. Stir fry until the chicken is almost half cooked. Make sure it's almost half cooked because once you add the liver, it will madunot ang liver. It will make, I don't know what's the right terminology, but in Tagalog, not the bulok. The liver, you know how the liver consistency is, it's easily cooked. So once you want all your ingredients to remain fork tender, so you don't want the liver to have a pasty consistency. All right, this time we're going to add the shrimp. We are still in Bacolod City and cooking authentic bihon or pancit bihon. This is an authentic way of how Ilonggo makes their bihon, because as always, every region in the Philippines has their own way or version of making their bihon. But this is how the Negrenses or the Bacolodnon makes our authentic bihon. Now that the chicken is half cooked, we can add the liver. The chicken liver. Now, tip of the day, once you add the liver, do not stir it, because you're going to turn everything into a pasty consistency and it will ruin the taste of your bihon. So, from here, we're going to add water in a little while. Alright, now it's about time to add our shrimp stock. What we did with the shrimp skin, we boil it with the water. We added the water to the shrimp, boil it because it adds flavor. So we put about 2 cups of shrimp stock here. Again, we're gonna have to cover this and boil for about 15 minutes and then come back and add the rest of the ingredients. Okay, now that the chicken is fork tender, it's time to add the pidada or the bell pepper. And we can add at the same time the carrots if you want. Alright, next is the carrots. Or the carrots in Ilonggo. But carrots in American way of pronunciation. Now, when you're adding the vegetable, make sure to be fast, because vegetables are supposed to be half cooked, so it's gonna be crispy or tender to the bite. Alright, next, now we can add our bihon or the rice stick noodle. See how sanitized we are here? Miss Gingging is using a gloves. A glove, because she's only using a glove in one hand, so it's not a gloves, it's a glove. Filipinos are very particular with grammar. Do you know that? We have to learn grammar from first grade up to college. So that means now that they added 2 more years for our educational system here, that means after graduation, all Filipinos are pro with grammar, pronunciation, and all the 9 yards. Now, if you're a Muslim, you can also make bihon but omit the meat. You can also you can make all the good, the dishes that Filipinos love, but just omit the meat part. I've tasted the vegetarian version of rice stick noodles or bihon, and it tastes awesome. Be sure to stir fry to distribute evenly the sauce. I think you need to stir fry. You need to stir more, gang. It's hard to cook bihon for the first time because you have to, you know, you don't know what the exact consistency it will become, but keep trying for a couple more times and you're gonna be a pro cooking this dish. Alright, at this point, I guess we can start adding our cabbage. Yep, if you love veggie, load your bihon with vegetable. Alright, after 5 minutes of stirring or stir frying the rice stick noodles or the bihon with the water that we added, which was 2 cups earlier, I added like a little 1/4 more cup of water just to make sure that the noodles will soak in the water, the extra water. And that's it, folks. This is the authentic Ilonggo dish, bihon, Bacolod style. My name is Queenie and you are watching Casa Negrense. Thank you for watching. And maayong ugto sa inyo tanan, panyaga kamo di tanan sa balay. Bye-bye!